bottom. How you been? You know I built my life on you. Now I'm stronger than I was back then. It's good to see you.
Hey folks, it's Ron with On Fire Concerts, and we're speaking with via Zoom nowadays. A young lady from the UK that originally, I believe, and that has opened for the Academy of Country Music Awards and acts such as Luke Bryan, Jason Aldean, Eric Church, and others. And if you're not familiar with her, you will be soon. Miss SASHA McVEIGH. Hey, SASHA, thank you for being with us.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't have missed it. Wouldn't have missed it.
Tell the folks a little bit about SASHA.
Well, I'm originally from the UK, as you said. I have been coming to Nashville since 2012, but then in 2017, I got my green card and was able to officially move to Nashville, which was very exciting. That was always a huge dream of mine, to actually be able to move over and pursue the music full time. So yeah, but really since 2012, that's when I started this musical journey professionally. I started coming to Nashville, playing on Lower Broadway, and started playing at festivals, and everything just grew up from there. It's incredible. It's definitely been an incredible ride.
I believe you played at the Country Stampede or something.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. I played
that's one of the largest area, or the largest festival.
Yeah. Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, it was last year. Last year in 2019, I got the chance to play at McVEIGh Fest in Minnesota, and I often get asked to sing the national anthem, which is always quite amusing. I think they think it's funny because I'm from England, but I happen to know the American national anthem. And I love doing it. It's a huge, huge honor to be asked to do that. And anyway, I was asked to do it at McVEIGh Fest last year, and there was something like 50,000 people in attendance that night because Brooks and Dunn were headlining. So of course, I go out there on this stage, just me and the microphone, and sing the national anthem to all the people. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
Well, again, I know that Nashville folks in the industry around town, around Nashville and the surrounding area, I know we've had you in Bell Buckle before, and I know that Nashville, especially downtown, knows who SASHA McVEIGH is, because you do so much for the benefit of the artists that work Broadway, and the safety and the benefit the artists. And I told somebody it's not just benefiting the artists, it benefits everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, it's become kind of almost like a passion project for me, so to speak. I've always been, even in high school and stuff, I was always very involved in, social causes and environmental causes. I would often arrange different charitable events to give back to various organizations. And really what happened is, because I've been playing downtown since 2012, I've seen how things have changed in Music City. Obviously, a lot of the changes have been for the better, but some of them have been for the worse. And one of the problems has been that there's an increased crime rate downtown, especially against musicians and bartenders and people who work in the entertainment district on Broadway. And really what happened was, the final straw for me was a friend of mine was mugged downtown, and just it became something that consumed me. I wanted to do something, no matter what it was. I knew I wanted to be involved. And so that's what I did, and it's just kind of spiraled from there, whereby when all of this happened with the coronavirus and we were shut down, I started seeing so many people struggling to claim their unemployment benefits, and just nobody knew how to tackle it. And I mean, I'm certainly not an expert, but I'm the kind of person that I love researching things, no matter how boring the subject matter might be. And I just thought to myself, well, look, there must be something that can be done, and it's not like I have anything else to do, because all of my shows had been cancelled. So so yeah, I started getting involved with that. And I think up to this point, I think I've gotten over 180 people approved for their unemployment benefits. So
That is just crazy. I mean, I seen where you were putting a pamphlet together to put out to the people that didn't know. I mean, I've worked as a paralegal in the past, and
yes.
and they're just sometimes you would be amazed at what you got to navigate when you're fooling with the state
Oh,
or even the city. I mean, but I think it's such a great thing that you're doing, and it benefits so many. And my thing has always been, if you do something to help people and you help one, you've accomplished your goal.
that's so true. That's
And
very
you had mentioned something. I mean, because I follow what you're doing, and you had. I mean, who would have? I never gave it no thought, to be honest with you. You just don't think about things like the artist coming out to unload or load in and getting tickets.
Yeah.
For parking there where cabs park there all the time.
I know.
That just, I'd say I couldn't believe that, and you're not there 10 minutes, it's loading and unloading,
I know, and that's really the purpose for those loading. I mean, it's called a loading zone.
But for a reason.
But yeah, it was amazing. And it's funny, once you start getting into it, I mean, like you said, you learn even more. You become like accustomed to the wording of things, which definitely makes it easier to navigate some of these sites and some of this information, because yeah, it really isn't user friendly. So it's no wonder people have so much trouble trying to figure it out.
I mean, it's one of those things where people get frustrated and say the heck with it. I don't, and suffer because of it,
Exactly.
But a little broader something I was going to bring to you that I've seen. You've got a new guitar.
I do.
And I found it. I really like the name you gave.
Well, the thing is, I've, as I said in the post on Facebook, for years, like for as long as I can even recall, I wanted a Gibson J45. Lots of musicians, talk about their dream guitars and all of those things. And even though I play guitar, I don't call myself a guitarist, because I don't know all of the ins and outs of the theory and all of those sorts of things. So I'm not like a guitar nerd. So it's not so much that a J45 is, an extra special type of guitar or any of those things. I mean, maybe it is. I don't even know. But I've always wanted a J45. This guy, AJ Masters, that I wrote with a lot, he passed away in 2015, and we were very, very close. And he played a Gibson J45 that he'd been given by a friend of his back in the 60s. And we used that guitar to record a part on a song that me and AJ had written together. Okay. So that kind of, to me, just solidified, I have to, one day I'm going to get a Gibson.
It's a Gibson, but you named him Mel, didn't you?
Yes, I love Mel Gibson. Like, he's my top celebrity crush. I know a lot of people don't like him. What can I do? I love him.
Yeah.
To the moon and back. So yes, I'd always said, literally for 10 years or whenever it came into my mind that I wanted a Gibson, I always said, I'm going to name it Mel, because then it could be Mel the Gibson.
Gibson, right.
I get my little slice of Mel Gibson all the time.
Well, and a guitar, I was thinking, I don't play a couple of songs, maybe. A guitar is like I think you could apply it to about anything that it suits the person playing it. I mean, you know what sound you're looking for, and if that's the instrument that gives it to you, it doesn't have to be a specific special.
Yeah, it's so true.
What you like,
And I mean, the notion is, it's the same with so many things in life. If you're bad at playing, then you're gonna make the best guitar in the world sound terrible. If you're like a Chet Atkins of this world, you know, you're going to be able to make a guitar from Walmart
sound good. Yeah.
So yeah, there's just always been something about that guitar, and it's insane that I now have it, and I will definitely be playing it at the show in August.
Oh, okay. Well, have you got any new music coming out or anything? I'm sure.
Yes, I actually do. I am working. I haven't got like a release date or anything like that yet, but I am working on releasing a new single, and we've got the cover art and all that done. And so now it's just a case of sort of planning, figuring out dates, and figuring out all the promotional stuff that goes, you know, along with it. But I mean, that's what this time has been perfect for. It's been great for writing songs. You know, obviously most of us can't play because a lot of the bars and venues are closed.
Right.
But it's been fantastic to actually focus so much on the writing. Normally you're so busy that the writing tends to take a back seat to the live performing and all the other stuff. But, you know, when you take all of that out of the equation, the writing becomes the focus. And it's been a bit of a blessing in disguise, really.
Well, I know that you, in the past, you would play nonstop back-to-back shows. You'd say, well, I got 15, 20 minutes here, and I got 15, 20 minutes here, and it's back on stage, you know, and it's amazing. You know, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this my memory comes and goes with so many shows we've done. You know, we have been off for 4 months, and we did a show a couple of weeks ago in Bell Buckle with Doug Stone.
Oh, wow.
And I cut the crowd off at 170. Yeah, that's about, I mean, fire codes, that's half, you know, and legally we could go full capacity. But we did certain things. We moved the front row 15 feet from the stage and things like that, you know. And I think a lot of this is just common sense and do things to just be cautious, you know. But you can get on, you can start back enjoying, I believe. And I mean, I've noticed this weekend, some of the bigger groups are back out on the road. There may be Ohio, Pennsylvania, you know.
That's true. I noticed that. Yeah, there's certain places. It just kind of depends. I mean, I was really lucky to get to spend 4th of July weekend down in Florida. And, you know, we were very careful. You know, we kept our distance from people, and, you know, we didn't really eat out and all of that sort of stuff. But, yeah, a lot of bars and stuff there, although some had to close because the liquor licenses had been revoked or something. But a lot of restaurants, they were having, you know, live music, and aside from people wearing masks and stuff, you wouldn't really have known that anything was going on.
Well, it's like I had masks available in Bell Buckle for anybody that chose that wanted one. We had them. And, you know, and few people would take them and just said, this is in case, you know, that somebody next to me gets the coughing or something, you know. And, you know, you know, and I know I speak my mind probably sometimes where I shouldn't, but I mean, you know, just don't cough in people's face. You know,
right. That should be a rule.
That's decency, you know. Things and washing your hands and stuff like that. I thought we grew up knowing that, you know. Yeah. And but it's a thing that we, you know, I think a lot of the things and that we normally would take for granted or whatever, I think a lot of things are going to change going forward, but we got to get back out there and get going forward.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, you know, it's so hard to know, you know, what's going on or what the right thing to do.
Right. I mean, you know, I think we got to live. I think people are tired. You can't just stay in forever.
No, it's true.
And maybe they'll come up with the virus, with the vaccine soon. And, you know, I was speaking with T. Graham Brown a few days ago and was talking about you. And he said, you know, I know the name, but I don't know that I've ever heard of it. He said, she's from England? I said, yeah. He said, can I understand? He was joking, of course. And I said, well, T, if you're going to love T. Graham Brown. Now,
Oh my.
his guitar player, T's doing acoustic, and his guitar player is a guy you may or may not know named Bart Walker.
Name sounds familiar.
Bart has played for everybody, but he's the full-time guitarist for Hank Jr. and
Wow.
I can't think of all the people he's played for, but they, I mean, he's an amazing guitarist. But T was looking forward to it, and I told T, I said, I'm bad about putting people on the spot that don't know songs, or maybe you have to look at the iPad. I said, but T did a song a few years ago with Tanya Tucker. It was called "Don't Go Out with Him." If you've never heard it,
Yeah.
I said I need to get SASHA and T to do that together because that would be a good song.
That would be fun.
Oh, you want to look it up, Tanya and T.
Okay.
It's called "Don't Go Out with Him" or "Don't Go Out with Her."
Okay.
But it's a T. Graham Brown, Tanya Tucker. It was a hit for them, and but it would be a fun thing to do. But he was looking forward to it, he said. And folks, the show is August the 6th in Bell Buckle at the Bell Buckle Banquet Hall. Tickets available on our website. I believe that the way it's set up there, the first 5 rows are reserved, the rest are general admission. I think we may have 7 or 8 reserved seats left. And then the general admission are going as well. So go to our website, onfireconcerts.com. You can call me, 615-427-1925, and come out and see the T. Graham Brown along with SASHA McVEIGH. I believe you were there with Billy Dean, weren't you?
I was there. I opened Glenn Templeton.
Oh, Glenn Templeton. I said Billy Dean, Glenn Templeton. That's great. But we have had so many people ask about you. And I've got a neighbor that just loves you to death, Linda Densmore.
Oh yes, we're friends on Facebook.
She's my next door neighbor.
Oh, I know.
Linda's a sweetheart. She feeds me. She's a sweetheart. But she loves you. So, folks, August the 6th, Bell Buckle Banquet Hall, T. Graham Brown, SASHA McVEIGH. Come out and join us. Go to our website, onfireconcerts.com. Get your tickets. And SASHA, you got anything else coming up you want to tell the folks about? Or
just, if you have social media, follow me on there. I'm super active on there, and that's the main place I keep everyone updated. And like I said, there will be a new song coming out very soon, and you guys are going to get to hear it at the show. That
will be a treat, folks, and we're looking forward to it. So, SASHA, we'll see you on August the 6th, and thank you so much for joining us. And, folks, we'll see you August the 6th, Bell Buckle Banquet Hall, T. Graham Brown and SASHA McVEIGH. We'll see you then. Thank you, SASHA.